Didn't your mother ever tell you to share?
Bruh.
What?
Unbelievable. Any more sophisticated
Why is
questions?
my internet so bad?
Well, it's called
Wait, I'm trying, but my internet is so bad.
it's called the package you buy. When you buy the cheapest package, you get the worst connection. Do you know how much we pay for internet every month? We just bought a box that costs like $4 million just to boost our internet because we work online. It's not cheap.
You should buy Nitro in Discord.
Well, nitroglycerin. That's not going to help. What? Oh, yeah. Well, I keep saying I'm going to get to. Oh, what happened here? Someone didn't.
Why is my internet so slow? What the That is just not cool.
Where's Coco?
Wait, I'm going to use the epic.
January 6th. Did you guys have a good New Year's Eve?
No.
No. What did you do, Tokyo?
No.
No, I just got a bad mark.
You got a bad mark.
Yeah, physics.
Yeah, same. I even got bad mark. I even got bad mark for English.
Really? What did you get for English? 9.6?
8.8. 8.8.
8.8.
My friend got 9.6. That is the second. That's the second. That's the second highest mark.
You're bad.
Mom,
your teacher probably just doesn't like me. That's probably why.
Yes.
Does your teacher know who I am?
No.
No? Keep it that way.
Wait.
Unbelievable. How come Bakaruni hasn't joined us yet?
Because he cringe.
He cringe.
Who's macaroni?
Oh, he's another good vocab player in our interest before we combined the classes.
No!
Coco, where'd you go? We miss you so much.
Teacher.
Do I sound better in
No. Teacher, I have a question.
Again?
Another trick one. Yes.
All right.
If you put a sleeping pill in your coffee, are you awake? Are you awake or are you sleepy?
If you put a sleeping pill in your coffee, again, it depends on how strong it is, but if it's a real medically approved sleeping pill, then you're still going to fall asleep because it's a drug. Coffee is just caffeine. Yeah. It just keeps you hyper a little bit. But maybe you won't sleep as long. But you'll probably still fall asleep. How you doing, Coco?
My mom still don't print me the book.
I thought it was Tokyo's mom that did that.
No,
but that's in other terms. Tokyo's mom print the book, but this term my mom do it. My mom has to do it.
Has to do it or go get it?
Yeah.
Which one?
Has to do it.
Your mom has to get it printed.
Yeah.
So ground your mom.
Another
ground
question.
Your mom. Yes. Give me your last question, and then we're gonna get started, Bobby.
Okay.
Or
I forgot. Wait.
Or disco.
Okay. Wait, please.
How was your New Year's, Coco?
What?
How was your New Year's Eve?
Yeah, it's pretty normal for most of Vietnamese.
Pretty normal for most.
It's not the biggest holiday.
Wait, teacher. Okay.
All right, Bobby. What is it?
If you're stupid, and do not know that you're stupid, then you're stupid. But if you're stupid and you know that you're stupid, are you stupid or smart?
Still stupid.
Yeah, still stupid.
Your mom.
If you're stupid and you know you're stupid, are you still stupid?
Still stupid.
Well, if you're stupid, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Kind of the point, right? If you're stupid and you know you're stupid, then you're stupid.
I want to cry for real though.
There's no other way. You're just gonna be stupid.
Are you making these questions up? Or are you actually reading them from something?
Yeah, maybe his friends asked him.
Oh, maybe. Are your friends stupid?
He
All right.
always says stupid.
Jack again took the first lead in vocab challenge.
Yeah, and I still don't have a book.
You still don't have a book, so you're going to have to give your mom heck. 753. Yeah. Mom, listen here. I got something to tell you. And let's see how far you get.
One more question. I swear to God.
Oh, my God.
If lawyer want us to be sued, the doctors want you to be sick, and the robbers want you to be rich, or the robbers are good to us or are bad to us.
If the doctors want you to be sick, the robbers want you to be rich, and what was the first one?
The lawyer wants you to be sued.
Well, the lawyers want you to be sued, yeah, so that you'll give them your money to.
Yes.
Just
and the robbers want you to be rich. So the robbers are nice or are bad?
Cause they bad.
Depends who's giving me money.
Okay, done.
That's a silly question.
Yes, sir.
That's a stupid question.
I will cry, and then I will die, and then I want to fly, and then I want to fly again.
Yeah, lawyers are a very different breed of human beings. But it depends, you know. It really depends. And, of course, doctors, well, doctors don't really have a choice. They have to do what the law says. You know, things have changed a lot. And stealing is not good because it's stealing. So what can you do? Best bet is to get a really good education, be really, really clever, and make a lot of money.
Wait. One last question. I swear to God, please.
Question number 1.
All right. If you kill 2 murderers, that means you lower the population of murderers down to 1?
Down to 1 or down by 1?
Down by 1.
Down by 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Down to 1 is mean only one murderer
If you
in the
kill
world.
2 murderers, that means you lower the population of murderers by 1?
All right, let's get started. Jack's in the lead here by 1 already. Great American readers. What are we going to read about today? We got that crazy story again about this is To Kill a Mockingbird, isn't it? The story on the second page here. Now I have to tell you that this one lesson 2, interest 34, is probably the hardest reading in all the interest lessons.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Well, because I don't even
the
understand what
hardest.
they're saying.
How? It has to be 40 is the hardest.
Well, maybe overall, but for one specific lesson, this is the hardest. The Heart Ladder Hunter, Listen to the Close. I think this is an extract from To Kill a Mockingbird. But you know what I think it is? It's like I remember reading some novels a few years ago. They're like little short ones, summarized ones, kind of like Cole's Notes. One was like Charles Dickens, but they were written 100 and some years ago. The English then is different than the English now. How they used verbs, how they used articles. And so you're reading, like if you try to read Shakespeare, thou shalt love him, blah, 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 blah. What the hell is he saying? I don't even understand what they're saying.
To be or not to be.
Yeah. Well, because that was the worst in high school. I hated going to English class.
Because he's stupid.
I don't know.
That is just
Boy!
that someone is literally carrying an apple that is literally using one wheel bike and just roaming around and saying not to be or not to be.
Yeah, well, that was our literature classes. So we had to study Shakespeare and Caesar and Hamlet and all these crazy books and try to decipher these poems and all this stuff, and I hated it. And I still don't
And
understand.
history taught us about how to slap some
This is hard to read.
butts.
Hard to understand. There's some sentences in there that I don't quite understand either. Well, we'll read it. And
Because you suck.
well, that's possible too. Nobody ever said I was a genius. That's true too. All right, let's get rolling here.
No,
First
please.
picture. It's basically, we had this a few lessons ago, I'm sure, or a few terms.
Yes, sir.
Some words are repeated, but this is kind of like shows that continue.
One part of a story that is a broadcast from on television or radio.
Fictional depictions.
No.
Shut up. Haha.
What?
Permanence.
Jack's still eating.
It's a long
What?
story.
I'm not eating.
Jack's
Take a shower.
stupid.
He's in the bathroom.
He's drinking. He's not reading. He's not eating.
A part of a story that is broadcasted.
Episodes.
Episodes on television or radio
yeah.
in several parts. Episodes, just like my live stream.
Shut up.
Episode 1, 2, 3.
Shut up. No.
Is it episode?
It is.
Yay!
Yappy takes the first lead.
I just guessed it. I didn't even look at the book.
Well, a lot of these words you have done before, or they've been in readings or questions often. All right, next one. This one's a little different. This is kind of like episodes. Some people would call it an episode, but it's the style of TV show or series, and it's about family life. It's always a continuation. Story about their lives and problems. A group of people that is broadcasted every day or several times a week on television or radio.
General
Hospital.
Interviews.
No, it's a continuing story. It was designed to entertain housewives when housewives actually stayed home.
Interviews. I swear to God.
And you see them here too, but most of them are Indian, translated into Vietnamese.
Cringe.
I remember when I was living in
Translation?
I don't know what the translation is. That's for sure.
How can he translate?
Subtitles were in. No, I don't. No. They had voiceovers. Yeah, they had other actors play the roles of the Indians, but you could clearly tell it was the Indian actor, but it was a Vietnamese voice. It was somebody else's voice, and the lips.
Interesting.
They're called voiceovers. You see
I will Google it. I know exactly what the hell it is in Vietnamese.
Yeah, but this is about. Yeah, you do have them. Every country's had them. Everywhere's I've been. And it's about, maybe I remember when
Voice acting.
What?
Voice acting.
No. It's not about
the title.
No, it's about the name of the series.
Depression.
When I was a kid, the one that was on every day that the babysitters used to watch was General Hospital and Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless.
Story of my life.
Everybody's always
regular show.
And there's always so much drama. And this person's sleeping with that person, and this person's swindling and scamming this person to get their family money, and this person's having an affair over with that person, and this person is trying to kill this
Controversial.
person. Oh, it's just crazy.
Condemned.
Crazy stories. They're called soaps. Soap operas.
Soaps?
Yeah. Called soap operas.
Soap.
If you look up soaps, not the one you wash with, but the other. But
imagine asking for soap and they literally threw you a TV.
I don't even know why they call them soap operas, but that's what they're called.
I do not know.
Soap.
They're still around.
Soap is have another mean.
Yeah. Well, soap to wash with.
It's like
soaps on TV is this stories about the lives and problems of a group of people in some fictional world that is on every day, or it's on every week, or several times a week. It's just, yeah.
Family film. Yeah.
Just yay.
Crazy. But a great way to mold people's brains. Brainwashing.
Wait, what page is this?
This is
Shut up.
perfect and continuous.
What?
Lights control.
Switch.
Controller.
Switch. Deactivate.
Switch.
Yeah.
Turn it back
That
and on again.
is
Put it back on again.
Mr. Gappy takes a 2-0 lead. Switch.
Yay.
It's a switch. Or it can be a noun or it can be a verb. Switch the light on.
Yeah.
Switch the
Switch
channel.
and swap.
Can be both.
On.
Yeah. 2 bang bang. This one is another word for choose.
Choose. Select. Select.
I know the word popped up real
Yeah.
quick, but I see Bobby has his face down in the book the whole time, so I don't think he saw that. So I'm going to give him the point. 3 points for Gappy. Select. Select a new tie. Select a new shirt. Select.
Okay, Jackie's going to literally destroy me because I already at this rate and I'm going to for real die.
What?
Get die. What the heck is
What
get
does
die?
that mean?
You're going to dye
What
your
the
hair?
hell
What
is
does it
get
even mean?
die? Get the
It's nonsense.
die.
You're
It's a
gonna
New Jersey word.
dye your hair blonde or something?
Get die.
You're gonna get your hair dyed.
And then get fly to the sky. Then you will cry.
Very good.
Fly and then cry and then die.
All right. More expressive, more serious, more
What?
stronger word for mistake.
Mistake?
Mistaken.
Mistake.
Depressed.
Prefer. Not
Uh,
care.
impressed.
No.
Bloomer. Error.
What is it? Yeah, Coco?
Ashamed.
Error.
Ashamed.
Error. Yes, Coco.
Error.
What?
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 Error,
What?
error,
The
Error.
network is stop running because the error EXA.
They say you have an error in your pronunciation, not a mistake. An error with some program in your computer. It says an error and it has to shut down, or there is an error with this program.
Jar.
Error. Hard one to roll. Error. Coco on the board. Next one.
Error.
Something like the surface of the ice. A warning.
What?
What?
A wet floor.
Slippery.
Slippery.
I want to cry and then die and then
Jack
fly.
on the board.
Rustic. Ruskefar.
What?
What does that mean?
Slippery roads, slippery ice, slippery wet floors.
Please watch.
Caution,
Please watch.
slippery.
Please watch.
Slippery when wet. Slippery banana.
Slippery when wet. Of course.
Gappy 3. Jack and Coco 1 apiece.
Pyramid on
Do you
force.
remember the riddle? I said it before in a few classes. What is black and white and red all over? Do you remember that one?
Black and white.
No.
What do you mean?
What is black and white and red all over?
Pokemon Black and White.
Newspaper.
Newspaper. Bobby Riddle.
Newspaper.
The newspaper.
Easy.
Red, the verb, not the color.
Bruh.
Well,
All right. Let's get
Bruh.
back to work. Slippery. Who got that? That was Bobby, right? No, that was Jack, right? That's his first point. Next one. What kind of verbs are these? Describing it.
These are verb.
What kind of verb? What's the adjective?
Dynamic.
Passive.
dynamic.
Dynamic.
These are dynamic verbs. Dynamic verbs are actions, right? Swimming, running, jumping, washing.
Yeah, I want dynamite. I don't want dynamite.
Dynamite.
Wait.
Dynamite. I got dynamites here.
Who
Yeah,
created
dynamite.
dynamite?
Eaten.
Who created dynamite?
It's already be eaten.
Who invented dynamite? God dang it.
This is
Nobel.
dynamite.
I
This is
know
a
who invented
dynamite.
I don't know about who invented dynamite, but I know who invented gunpowder, and gunpowder is what they use in dynamite, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The gunpowder is invented by Nobel.
No.
How it
Yeah,
explodes.
correct. Yes,
How it explodes.
the dynamite is created by Noble. It is the
Nobel.
substance about like colostrogen.
Yeah.
It
He is
creates
the
an
one
impact when it
who.
reaches 508 degrees Celsius. I mean, Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Nobel is the one who create the most a very dangerous weapon and also create a Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. Nobel.
And
Oh,
he remained
Alfred
unmarried because
Nobel.
he
Yes.
knew.
Swede, right? All right, next one here. Ooh, okay. You have a crime scene. You have a murder. You have theft. You have a burglary. You have something. But you're going to need to collect something.
Evidence.
Evidence.
That's right. Wow, that's
I
good.
think it's to
Who got
collect
it?
clue, to create
Who got it?
evidence, collect clue,
I said
and create
evidence. Shut up.
evidence.
Yeah. Well, no. Evidence is what you can collect at a scene, like footprints, bullets, fingerprints. That's evidence.
Yeah. So what is the
See,
clues?
well, here's the difference. Now, let's
Close
say
the hints.
a
Close the hints.
clue gives you a lead, a tip to go find more
hints.
evidence.
A hint.
For example, like this. You're a detective and you go to the crime scene where the crime happened and you collect some fingerprints and you collect some bullets and you collect cigarette butt, whatever's left there. That is it's part of the murderer, for example. But the prints don't match. Whoever did this crime has no criminal record. Or there's no DNA test. They can't match it to anybody. So they have no idea who this person is. But there's a book of matches next to the ashtray that he forgot that says a hotel name. Aha, there's a clue. Maybe he stayed at that hotel. And then you follow the clues to try to find more evidence.
So clue is hint.
Yeah.
Witness. Yeah.
You're
Clues,
at
evidence,
a crime
witness.
scene and then you saw a person lying there, died, and he burped.
Well, if he's dying, why is he burping from death burp? Yeah. A witness is someone who saw the crime.
The people.
Witness.
Or the dog.
What about prosecution? What about prosecution?
Prosecution that's why they call him a prosecutor. That's the government or the state trying to prove that person is guilty. And then if he proves that guy is guilty of whatever the crime is, that person gets prosecuted, meaning now he gets sentenced to go to jail. Proven guilty. To be prosecuted.
Yeah.
Prosecuted.
He's gone.
And the person
Look, this is a gun.
prosecutor.
You the cringe just so you use it. Yeah. Use the gun.
Prosecutor is basically a state or government lawyer.
Okay.
Objection.
He's the one trying to put you in jail. And then the private lawyers are the ones trying to keep
Why?
you in jail. And take all
What
your
about the defender?
That's the private lawyer. He's the one you pay to try to defend you in the court against the other lawyer, and that lawyer is the prosecutor.
So in a judge, is people have to have a loyal?
Lawyer?
Yeah, lawyer.
Who? The judge?
Yeah, even the judge and the non-judge.
Well, okay. Well, this is usually what happens, right? You finish university, you do your 8 year, you gotta have two in Canada, you need to have 2 degrees, right? Usually you take a degree in political sciences, all that stuff. And then you go into law and master in it. That could be another 4 to 6 years, I think. It's like 8 to 10 years. It's like being a doctor.
No,
Be a lawyer.
wait. No, it's not my questions. I said that even the judge one and the one that judge people need to have a lawyer.
He needs to have a lawyer. Why?
Yeah, you have to have a lawyer. Is the
Lawyer. Oi.
lawyer? Yeah,
Lawyer.
lawyer.
That's cringe.
Yeah. Oi. Oyer.
Do people have to have a lawyer as a judge? What the judge?
Well, yeah, okay. But I'm trying to explain that to you, Coco.
Yeah.
So again, you have to understand the process first, and then it'll make sense
Yeah.
to you. Okay, so you have all these people this year that graduate with pass the bar exam. You know, they're lawyers now. They have a piece of paper that say they're lawyers,
Yeah.
but they're nobody, right? Nobody knows them.
Lawyers.
You know, first you have to get a job and be like a research lawyer or help, and then you start building experience. You want to get into a firm. So usually you try to be a private lawyer first, usually.
Yeah.
And then if you're a really good lawyer with a really good record, a win record, often you might be able to become a prosecutor and work for the government instead of private.
Yeah.
Vice versa. Sometimes the prosecutors are so good that they decide to leave the government and go be private because they make more money working private law.
Yeah.
They just represent the rich. But at the end of the day, whether it's a prosecutor or a lawyer, I think it has to be a prosecutor. If you have a good record and you build up your resume and your career, you know, how many years, 20 years or something, then you can apply to become a judge. Judges are from what I understand, judges are ex-prosecutors.
Bald.
You know,
Yeah.
I think
Bald.
every judge was a prosecutor before. They just have so much experience now that they can just sit back in their big chair and be the main boss. And they don't defend or protect or prosecute anybody. Their job is just to listen to both sides.
Yeah.
Prosecutor makes his case.
Yes.
And judge.
Then just
And judge.
slap, and then just use the hammer and keep slapping, slappity, slap,
Well,
slap.
that's the thing. He does that to keep order in the courtroom because someone has to moderate. Someone has to referee because sometimes they'll start fighting.
Neutral. The neutral.
Yeah, he has to be the neutral.
Why can't he use a gun instead, or use a flashbang?
But he does. He has a bunch of guards around him with guns.
Yeah.
So no worries. There's lots of guns in there.
Like Gabby have to put to in jail 3 years, and
Oh my God.
No.
because
So-
stealing 3 coconut from Coco.
Objection. Hold it.
Now, like in
Objection.
Canada and America, and I think Western state, Commonwealth countries, I think they're all like
Yeah.
this. If you're the defendant, you've been accused of a crime, and then you go hire a lawyer, you can choose. Do you want to be judged, tried? They call it trial, like trial, go through the trial, by 12 people. They call it the jury. So people of your peers, they vote to see if you're innocent or guilty, depending on the evidence that was submitted. Or you can say, no, it's too complicated. I don't want, the local people from here to decide whether I'm guilty or not. I want one person to decide. So I choose judge only. And then the judge will take all the information and he will make the final decision. So usually you have the choice.
He or her.
There's both. There's
He or she,
male and
yeah.
female judges, Male
Wait,
and female
different.
lawyers, judges, prosecutors. All right, let's
Yes.
get rolling here again.
Judge.
Dynamic. Jack has got 2 points now. 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir.
Now this was, what was that? That was dynamic. Remember how we did? I'm gonna see if you guys remember the word. I can tell a story or I can draw the story. Remember if I explained to you in writing how to build something, how to fix something, how to put something together, or it's a book for kids and it's all
proof.
characters. What do we call that when the story is
Proof.
done by?
The proof.
Proof. No, that's crime again. Prove.
Charge.
Proof. Evidence. Prove it. No, I'm talking about a story. I want to tell you a story, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to
Extract.
draw it.
Extract.
Like like cartoons are of a story.
Are
Animation.
part of a
Animated.
story.
Yeah. Now remember
Animated.
we had it twice before. Well, that's how they make it. But they tell the story. It's called illustration.
Middleton.
Remember illustration?
Yeah. Okay.
Animated.
Illustration.
Cabbages.
looking for?
Cabbage.
Illustration. Illustration. Remember, to illustrate a story is to draw it out, to write it.
No, it's cabbage. I still call
Remember?
it cabbage.
Do you remember me explaining illustrations to you?
Yeah.
This
It's
book is full of
cabbages,
illustrations.
not pork.
Why are you talking about cabbages? All right, so this one is similar to an illustration, but it's not really telling you a story. It's a picture or a painting of an event that happened in the past. Kind of like,
There are cabbages.
Adolescence.
you know, maybe this painting picture on the wall is her mother who passed away or something. There's a picture of the war where the soldier lost his leg, you know, and the horses are running everywhere and bodies are everywhere. This is of World War I, for example. A picture to try to give you an idea of what it was like in that time.
A fictional
Fiction is fake. Fiction is science fiction, not real. This is about real events. Depictions. That's right. You got it.
Mota.
Describe?
Mota.
Description.
Description.
Depiction.
Bruh.
Depiction.
Depiction.
Oh, we have a description and then we have a depiction.
Yes.
Yeah, we got description.
Description is we using the word, and depiction we using the paint brush.
Yes. Or pencil. It doesn't mean it's a drawing, right? It's like from a picture, but it's a depiction of something, someone in the past to remember. To try to give you an idea of what it was like then. To try to bring you there with a visual picture is, can you depict what it was like when you were in jail, and try to draw a picture to make people feel and understand what it was like? Or when you were trying to catch Moby Dick out in the ocean, and, you know, he kept sinking all the boats and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. The story of Moby Dick. That was a crazy story. Amazing how famous it is. So depiction was Jack, 3 points. 4 for Gappy.
I hate myself.
This one.
Mhm.
4, 3, 1.
Yeah.
So this one I gave it to Bobby already. All right, here we have some
Evidence.
evidence.
That fingerprints look lit.
We have some fingerprints. We have some bullet fragments or something. We're looking for evidence. We have a picture of the woman at the scene of the crime. So this is evidence against her. She says she wasn't there, but we have proof. We have evidence that she was there.
Yeah.
Evidence. Yeah. Oh, that fingerprint. Someone has a big scar on their thumb.
Yeah.
A couple of big scars. So, anyway, evidence. 4, 3, 1. Next one. This is not shy. Okay, but this is when you do something and you feel very bad about it.
Upset.
Ashamed.
Ashamed.
Correct,
Was
Mr.
ashamed.
Mr. What?
Ashamed. Yeah. Oh, what was
So
he?
it's an adjective.
It can be shame can be a verb.
Yeah.
I am ashamed of what I have done.
Yeah.
Usually it's an adjective, not really using for the
Yeah,
verb.
it was a shame.
It was a shame is a noun, yeah. But separate. Oh, shame. He is ashamed of his actions.
Yeah, harsh.
Yeah, can be used many different ways. I always get confused sometimes, to be honest. Which ones can be adjectives and nouns? Almost every word you can almost turn it into a noun or a verb or an adjective, and it's hard to keep track of them sometimes. All right. So we have ashamed. And who got that? 4-4 tie. Uh-oh.
This is
I think me.
really bad.
I think I got that point.
Yeah, you did. It's 4-4 tie now. Ashamed. All right. We had the same word, which was the noun. Now we're going to have the adjective, and we had this before. Something that lasts a long term or forever.
Last
Doctor.
reaction. Oh no, that one.
Permanent.
Permanent. Coco.
Truth.
Permanent. Oh,
poop.
this word is.
Last time we had permanence. This one's
Bruh.
permanent.
Bruh.
Why
bruh.
you are placing it? You have this word again and again. I count this was like 4 times.
Oh, we had first time. No,
Technical-
because I redid the book. A while back we had permanent, then we had permanence, and then this one, it was already underlined from when I taught it last year. And I just left it there to see if you guys would get it.
Yeah.
And you got it. So good for you, because you got a point. 442. That's the last time you're going to see permanent.
Alright.
I am deleting it permanently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Permanent. You just delete the
Permanently.
word permanent from the vocab permanently.
Permanently. And by the
Permanently.
way, by the way, what level are you, Jack?
Permanently
in
delete you.
Max.
Forward.
Yeah, just
Permanently
permanently
sakto
delete the word permanent from the
I
vocab.
can 1v1 if you want.
You won.
What level are you first?
This is
Max.
B2.
Max. Hacker.
What is this? Grandma and grandpa always sit out
Balcony.
Balcony.
Money.
No, it's not. Porch.
Yes and
A
no.
holiday job.
Porch.
Holiday job. A porch.
Ban công.
Oh.
Ban công.
5 for Jack. All right.
Đúng vậy.
Here's the difference.
Porch. Oh.
Yeah. Now
Yeah, I
get
know what the difference. The balcony is doesn't have a roof, and the porch is have a roof.
but I also think that the one in the middle with the champagne in the glasses, and they're looking at the sea,
Yeah.
and you can
It's have
see
a
like
roof.
you look out in the water, it looks like they're quite high up. Looks like maybe no, maybe it's just a house. Maybe it's
Yeah.
like the 3rd floor or something.
Yeah,
But I
I think
also
it
think
was
that if
a
it-
cruise. I think it was a cruise. It's maybe a cruise.
It could be a ship. That's right. You know, a luxurious cruise ship. Yeah, maybe. Could be. Very possible.
Hiền nhà.
That would be a nice cruise to go on. Have a balcony like that and over the wow, that'd be cool. Okay. There's also a deck, which is usually on a boat, of course, but on a house,
Porch.
it's like a porch or a balcony, but on the ground, right? A deck. We do have the barbecue on the deck. Not about
Cool.
boats, but just at a house. Porch, many people just think it's the top. I need to put a porch on my deck, right? The top part,
Yeah.
like you said, Coco.
Is there a porch in the garden?
Well, it could be if you have a roof on it. But sometimes that's called a gazebo. A roofed area in the garden is often called a
Let me jump over a porch.
Now, if you see this picture here where the sun is in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is kind of, not as nice as this, but my grandparents had one down at their cottage. They had like a porch area. But see, they considered this outdoor area where you go sit down, the whole thing, they considered it a porch. We're going to go sit out on the porch.
Oh.
So I think it really depends. It's just like my father. We argue all the time about supper and dinner. It's lunchtime, and he says, "Oh, it's time to have some supper."
Harsh.
What? You know, or sorry, is it supper? He says dinner. No, he says dinner. Lunch is dinner, and at 6:00 is supper. And I don't even remember that as a kid, but to me, dinner is like the last meal, 6:00, 7:00 at night.
Nah, that's normal.
Yeah,
Because 7:00 is usually our time to eat. Oh wait, yeah. When I was like,
But I don't think
11
they have
years old.
supper in British English. I don't think. But like I say, my point is that even in some countries, one end and the other end, they have different words for different things. And some people might call this, I'm going to sit on the porch. Some people might still call it a balcony because it's 2 feet off the ground. You know, yeah. But I think Coco's right, though. I think if it has the roof, it's the roof that's the porch. But some people call the whole thing a porch. I have always called the whole thing the porch as well because of my grandparents. Okay. porch. And that was Jack.
I'm
5 points.
going to cry and die and then to fly.
Next
Okay.
one. I cannot see it very clearly. It's
Blurred, 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 blurred,
correct.
blurred,
Correct.
blurred.
Correct.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Correct. 5-5.
No, you. You're trash at Roblox fruits.
You noob. 1-1 P1, I'm going to kick you.
Yes, I'm going to what with bomb because I'm level 1.
You noob.
No, you. You cringe.
You are. You yak cringe.
All right.
No, I have freaking claw because I'm cool.
You're noob. You noob.
No, you. I have superhuman. You have none.
I have everything in the game, and
A full-time
everything
job.
is
Full-time
max.
job. Full-time job.
What are they doing in their chair?
Full-time job. Full-time job.
Half-time job.
Full-time job.
What are they
I suppose.
doing in their chairs?
They are-
Leaned back.
Bobby,
Okay.
6 takes the lead again by 1 point. Lean back.
Bend it down. What? Lean back. Oh.
Lean back, lean forward, lean sideways, lean against the wall.
So
What?
what bend mean? Bend.
Bend is when your hips and your body, when you bend over to sit down, bend over to pick something up, bend over to get a kick in the beep.
Zawarudo.
Yeah. Bend over to kick it. To get a kick in your butt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually when you get a kick in the butt. Not when you lean back, but when you bend over. All right, this one.
This guy hurt.
This is kind of like a porch. It's a word.
What?
It's definitely a British word that they used a lot more in the past because I never used this word. I actually had to look it up 2 years ago.
What's this? Stairway.
A banister.
Banisters.
It is banister. Yeah, it is a banister.
Dang it.
I don't know how you got that one because I would have never guessed it. Banister, we call it the rail or the stair rails. You know, it's the
rail stair.
Yeah, the stair rail.
Yeah.
Railing.
When I got ran over by a reindeer.
But yeah, these like right now, technically, she's leaning on a banister. But to me, in Canada, I would just say she's leaning on a fence because it's outside, first of all.
Yeah.
But the real fancy in the lobby-like rooms, like these two people are running up, you know, if she's holding on to the banister.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The banister.
Yeah, but I've never used it.
Sisters.
To me, it's the stairwell or the railing. But banister, it is a real word. You can check it out.
No, this is band sisters. What if you say band sisters?
Band brother.
Bruh. Needled. Tied. Tied up.
Brand.
Tied up.
Braid.
Tied up.
Braid.
Braided.
Braided.
Braid.
Yeah, okay.
Braid, okay.
To braid your hair.
Bitten top.
There's a like you see what they're doing with those leather straps there, and they're kind of braiding it all in between like that. I don't think that's called braid. Do you know what that's called? We usually do it like make furniture. There's another word for that.
I
braid.
don't even know the word in Vietnamese. How can I know in English?
Me braiding is like the two small pictures where you the three divide into three, and then you one over top of the other and put it in and braid.
Entwine. Entwine.
Entwine. Entwine is that's close. I'm thinking it's weave.
Weave. Weave.
You know, you can weave furniture together and different things, nets. And
Yeah, I think weave is like when you
Wait.
we
But
sewing
the picture
clothes.
in the middle is not a braid. It's
What's
It's
this
a
in
knit.
Vietnamese? Coco.
Coco can
What's this in
Without-
Vietnamese?
without you idiot.
There.
you weave furniture and different things like that, and baskets.
You suck. You sack.
Yeah, to me that's weave.
No,
That's not braid.
Yeah, weave.
You ink sack.
Weave.
I can.
Clearly, the woman and the horse had their hair braided, but
Yeah.
now we don't call the hair on a horse hair. What do we
Yeah.
call it?
That's a pony.
The ponytail. Ponytail.
Oh. You could weave your hair into a ponytail.
A weave.
Not weave. I mean braid.
Weeb.
Weave with a V.
No,
but the
weeb
horse.
with a
What do we
B.
call that long hair that a horse has?
A BB.
Same as a lion.
A BB.
Same as a lion. Bonus point. Same as a lion. What do we call it?
A
Long hair.
leonare.
Long hair on a horse. It's not hair.
A lionay.
A lemonade.
Wait, what?
Bonus point. What do we call the long hair on a lion or the long hair on the back of a horse?
Mane. The mane.
The mane. That is correct, Coco.
I will
M-A-N.
kill Coco. Coco is noob. Is green.
7-6-3 for Jack.
I want to cry.
I want to.
Hmm.
All right, next one. Where are we? Bannister, braid. What do we call this kind of a haircut?
Curly.
Straight across the front. Or the part.
Clerk
Bands.
down. A
Top
clerk
bands.
down.
Look at boy.
No, good boy.
Gappy ties it up.
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
What?
7-7-3. Bangs.
Bang.
Bang, bang.
Let's start 2021 with a bang.
Bang.
All right, here we go. What is this?
What?
Ring, ring.
A shaft.
A forehead.
Doorbell.
A forehead.
Doorbell. Gappy takes the lead. 8-7.
What?
Four more
Doorbell.
scores. I need
Clap.
to break his record.
Ding dong. Ding dong. I haven't seen any.
Never.
Ding dong, the pizza is here,
Yeah.
but it's cold as heck.
Ding 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 ding.
Not good to order a pizza and get it cold. That's not cool. I want it steaming hot when I get it. Another word for destroy or something very, very old.
Destructive. Destruction.
What do we call these old temples? What do we call?
Right.
Yeah, like wreck. But what do we? Or someone comes by and hits your puzzle and destroys it. You,
You destroyed
Abandoned
it.
Um,
Attitude.
mistake.
it's something similar meaning to destroy. Broken, unfixable.
Tightness.
Milltown.
Sin. Damn. I'm going to kick
This
you
place
in.
is in this city. After
Construction.
In
Elementary.
destroyed.
The siege.
Elementary.
Siege is when you are under attack.
Elementary.
This is after.
Elementary.
No, elementary. No. They're trying to break the walls.
Demolish. Demolition.
Demolish. Yeah, that's
Demolition.
Oh.
break down the old buildings. That's to demolish. That's correct. Starts with an R. What do we call the old temple?
Or
The old...
rupture.
No, rupture. Is to
Corruption.
corruption. No.
Riptide.
No, reptiles. Devastated.
Bang.
Devastated.
Roblox.
Devastated. Ruining.
Robux.
Ruined. You ruined
Ruining.
my life. This place is in ruins. The old abandoned buildings. You can't live there
What?
anymore. They're ruins.
Like
Why
when
do
you
Well, you ruined my job. You ruined my life. You ruined my puzzle. That is.
citizens, those features is more like some demolishing or devastated thingy. It's not like ruin.
Why the screen so slow for me?
Look at synonyms for ruins. Not ruins. Ruins is old temples and stuff. That's like places, old places. But the ruining, the verb, look at synonyms and it'll be like destruction or stuff like that. Something that you destroyed or something that you broke or something that you messed up, something that you damaged. But usually damage is fixable. Destroyed is not fixable. And ruin something is usually like destroyed.
Mm.
Quite serious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Yes.
No winner.
What?
And no record. Yeah.
No record.
What do you mean,
No
winners?
record.
Gappy
No record.
wins. 8-7.
No record. No record. No record. Yay.
Well,
What is the
I
record?
need 11.
11?
Yeah.
Record's 11, right?
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
From you liar, Jack.
You
Yeah, but-
suck.
You're so lucky because there's only 3 people in the class.
Yeah.
But the other classes have 6, 7 students. Hard for them to get 11 vocab.
But they're only interest 3 or something.
We have interest 3, interest 13, interest 33, 23, and 34.
What do we learn in interest 3? Some monster, right?
Yes.
I can
Learn
show
about the
you.
queen and kings and...
Yeah. Just all.
All right. Bum, 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 bum. Episodes.
Soaps.
Gappy, read number 1.
What?
Read
Oh,
number-
episodes, because I'm cool. Episodes.
Yeah. Number 2, Coco.
Opposites.
Number 2, Coco.
What?
Number 2.
Number 2, soap.
Yeah, you can say it's a soap or it's a soap opera or they are soaps.
Yeah.
Soap operas. A few ways to say that. Number 3, Jackie. Netball.
Okay. Netball.
Bobby, number 4.
Switch on.
Switch. Just like Twitch. Switch.
Yeah.
With
Switch. So what difference between switch and swap?
Swap
Um,
is
Verb. It's a verb.
swap is swapping.
Yeah, switch is to go up or down
Switch.
or left or right. Switch it on, switch it off. Switch the
Switch.
channel one to the other. But
Swap is left and right.
Yeah.
vice versa.
Swap is exchange.
Swap places with me. Yeah, you
Yeah,
sit here,
swap.
I sit there.
The direction.
Well, no, you 2 physical things move place. All right. Coco, number 5.
Select.
Select. Yeah, select.
Select.
Jackie, number 6. Air. Like the air we breathe. Error. Roll it together like horror.
Error.
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 The hard one.
error.
Yeah. It's good if you can roll those R's like that.
Arrow.
Much-
Arrow. Like arrow. Yeah.
That's easier to say arrow, but error is a bit harder. All right, so let's go back to Bobby Geppy, number 7.
What? Slippery.
Slippery. Yeah. Now the phonics says slippery, but I know a
Yes.
lot of people, especially North America, skip that E and they just say slippery. So again, as I always tell you guys in pronunciation, you know, if you have an Australian teacher, you have a Canadian teacher, you have an American, New Zealand Kiwi teacher, you know, if they want to sit there and argue with you that, oh, you cannot say it slippery or slippery, you know, just, you know, go with whatever they say. Because I know, for example, like if you had a British teacher, they don't pronounce R's as much as North Americans.
Yeah.
But of course, most people think that their pronunciation in their country is better than the others.
No.
So, and I'm always, even in my videos, I've said this, the point of speaking fluently, in my opinion, and in the opinion of the business world, is that people understand what you are saying. Nobody cares if you have a slight accent. And actually, people actually like slight accents from other countries. It can be very attractive. So if you say slippery or you say slippery, everybody's going to understand what you say. And if someone says, no, that's wrong pronunciation, don't say it. That's like telling an American that you're saying bottle wrong. It's not bottle, it's bottle. Yeah, whatever. Go to your own country, right? I know what a bottle is. I know what a
It can be
bottle
as
is.
bottle or bottle.
Yeah. So
Bottle or
I don't
bottle.
care about that.
You want to rap fast.
My point is, guys, as you get older and you have different teachers and whatever happens, just ignore it if someone says that to you. Just know inside yourself that as long as you're saying it clearly, right? It doesn't have to be. It's different pronunciation in different countries.
Clearly.
Clear.
Clearly, yeah.
Now, you talk to my buddy John from Tasmania. I can't understand every second word he says, but he's speaking English. And then when I say, I can't understand what you're saying, you have such a strong accent. And he says to me, I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
Yeah.
And actually, he says it like this. I don't have an accent. Accent. What? But if he writes it down, it's exactly the same way I write it down. It's grammatically correct, but it sounds different. All right. What's number 9, Coco? Oh, no, we're going to skip dynamic because that's so easy. Like my dynamic mic. Number 9. Coco.
Depictions.
Yeah, depictions.
Yeah, depictions.
Usually a depiction is like some form of art showing you a visual picture painting of a time in the past. Yeah, usually something important. Like war paintings. Pictures. All right, not last one. I'm going to go through them because we're running out of time here. It's almost 8:30. Evidence. Again. Ashamed.
Shamed.
Permanent. Porch. Like Porsche. Porch. Blurred. Blood.
Blurred.
Braided bangs, doorbell, ding dong, ruining. Ruins are places. Ruining is a verb. To ruin my project. Another word for destroy. Be honest. Who said it?
I don't know.
Jack, did you say it first?
I said hit. Yes. And then Gappy said attention.
Gappy, don't lie. Did you say it at the very beginning? Or did Jack say it?
I honestly don't know.
I think it was
You're
Jack.
not Jack.
Jack takes the point. Oh, here comes the samurai again. Unbelievable.
Who got the point?
Jack gets the point. Truly.
No,